evening, everybody. Hello. Oh, we're looking from an interesting angle here right now. What is going on here? There is no music. It's silent. Let me sort that. Oh, better. Oh, welcome, Viewable Tuner 251. Welcome. So it looks like we're good. And yes, we're having an unusual view. We're actually loading. Looks like we're loading the top of the world first, which is an odd thing to do. So today I think I might actually have a little bit more time for a stream. I don't know. We'll see how I get on, whether or not I want to kind of continue for extra long. I'm actually going to immediately turn the view distance down so that we can save a little bit of power. How are you all doing today? Yeah. All the 9 doke. Oh gosh, that's strange. Alright, so we nearly finished here, but not quite finished. So I wanted to do some more work on this little ravine that we just built. Not really a ravine so much as a, I don't know, a ditch, a gully, a... who knows exactly, technically what it is. But it looks quite nice as is, but I think not completed yet. Particularly, I'm a little bit concerned that, well, for a start, this is here. So let's kind of resolve that. I don't really like the fact that this is even here at all. This lower area. So let's. I'm going to replace the space here with replace water, and let's actually looks kind of cool. Like we got like vines or whatever, reeds, but it also looks kind of messy. So we can get rid of the floating stuff if we can. Water bucket. And we will just get rid of the floating water and stuff a little. I think there we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. So we no longer have this weird puddle which I didn't like. Is it laggy? Are we got like low frame rate, or what kind of lag are you describing? It looks kind of okay to me. I can see it. And it looks kind of fine. Yeah, no, it looks good to me. I don't know what. Yeah, maybe it is Australia's internet. Because as far as I can tell, it should be good. Alrighty. So yeah, I was going to put some. Put some more kind of stuff along the edges here. How about sugarcane? How about that's a thing we have nowhere at all. Let's put sugarcane. We've not used that at all. Look, new recipe unlocked. So we never used sugarcane. I think that could be kind of cool. Let's kind of stack it up a little bit, and we can kind of have use it as kind of a reed bed, I suppose. I mean, it looks a bit bamboo-ish, doesn't it? But this is okay. So we go for a little bit of. I know it's going to grow anyway, so probably needn't bother placing certain heights. Oh, it's story time. Hello. Good morning, Halo. You want to hear a story? I would tell you a story. Or are you going to tell me a story? I don't know. Let me think. See if I can come up with a story to tell. Have I ever told you the story? It's not a very exciting story, but I mean, it did happen to me, so there's that. The story of my trip through Russia. Not that it was a very long trip through Russia. I just flew. On my way back from Korea, I flew through the country that is Russia, and I stayed in Moscow airport. And I had this great plan for, I'm going to do a real quick whistle-stop tour of Moscow, and then I discovered, oh, actually, no, I can't do that. First of all, that's not possible, because I need a visa, so I couldn't get a visa. Oh, okay, well, I'll just stop my story then. Screw my story, I guess. So I couldn't get a visa because, I don't know, it's kind of difficult to get a visa from the Russian embassy in South Korea for an English speaker. Like, they wouldn't... They basically, they couldn't get what I wanted, and then when they finally did get what I wanted, it was too late. So, I was stuck in the airport, and I had to spend the night in the airport. That was the story of why I now speak Russian, or at least I now know how to say, Do svidaniya, comrade. The plane is boarding on... Oh no, it's a Scottish Russians. Okay, I'm gonna stop embarrassing myself now. Basically, I spent the night sleeping on a sleeping bag on the ground in Moscow's central airport, well, only airport, and it was the worst night's sleep I ever experienced. And the only method of paying money that I had was my Korean debit card, and so it was from my Korean account, and I had no idea whether or not, first of all, they were going to block me, because I was illegally fleeing the country, actually. So, I don't know what would have happened, but, I mean, I wasn't really supposed to be leaving the country. So, I guess they couldn't have stopped me, but they might have been able to stop my card, maybe? I'm not sure. Regardless, so I was relying on this card that had not much money in it, and foreign transaction fees and stuff, and it's just all a bit hair-raising, really. But I made it. I made it. Through determination and well, mostly just luck and the foresight and planning of airport engineers and architects. Yeah, I was just fine. That's a great story, but sorry, that's a really bad story now that I think about it. But you put me on the spot, and then I realised that I didn't even need to tell a story, so that was even more embarrassing. And just generally, okay, I'm finished. Maybe we can fit some more water in here, actually. More water. I wonder if we could get water to come... Yeah, hit us up with your story, Tokay. I'm ready for it. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Not a great story, I admit. Oh! We found the water! We've struck water! Yes! Perfect. It's exactly the right height as well. Or not quite, but it's close to the right height. Alrighty, so we're going to do a BR cliff. We'll just do a cliff 2, so a real small cliff. And hopefully, using this, we can... Okay, it's not working, but we'll see. Maybe it'll work. No, it's totally not doing what I want it to do. You're supposed to be going down, not up. I'm ready. I'm ready to hear the story. Hit me up. My body is ready, and my ears are ready, and my eyes are ready. Mostly my eyes, actually, because I can't actually hear your voice. Okay, so we're gonna just dig kind of through this way and just dig a little stream, a gully, a river, a stream, a ditch, something like that is going to be dug here. Okay, well, I'm excited. We're all excited to hear the story of how you came to have a name like that. sure it's a compelling, a riveting tale of heroism, heartfelt friendship, love, betrayal, disaster, undisaster, recovery, more betrayal, a little bit more disaster, and finally, Tokay Lizard. Am I close? I think I might be. Okay, so let's kind of try open this up a little bit to the side so it comes down a little bit more directly. Like this, maybe? Something like that. Probably gonna work. It was a bright, rainy day. Was it a bright or rainy day? Who knows? Oh, that's the mystery. A young child was playing Minecraft and looking through skins to see they could use, and they found a gecko skin, and they wanted to learn his name was, so he went off on a safari. Oh! I'm excited to hear more now. That sounds really sarcastic. Welp. It's, whoa. Not like that. Uh-oh. Don't know what I just did, but gotta undo it. That's what I just did. Damn it. Bom bom. Okay, there we go. So, open that up a little, and we can get some water coming through here. Gecko. Oh my gosh, there's so many stories going on right now. You don't have to have a consistent name. I've had many names over the years. I'm not going to share them because I still use some of them, and those are my personal names, video gaming names, that I don't want people stalking me on. But I've had so many names over the years on the internet space. I think it's kind of normal while you're trying to find your power animal. To be honest, I only stuck with this name because I was semi-famous with it. I used to play. I played EverQuest 2 when I was a kid. Well, I suppose I wasn't that much of a kid, but I was definitely a lot younger than I am now. And that's when I got this name. So that's that. So, whoops. So this kind of works. We got like a nice little river, and we kind of sorted out that little weirdness that was here. Let's put some trees and stuff around here, and I also want to kind of let's try and restore, or not restore, but to build this up to a little bit more of a flatter area so it's not quite so hectic. And we'll go up here with some, basically just going to try and level this off, but I can't use my brushes because, sorry. Alright, excuse me, I got a real blocked nose suddenly. No good. It's so cold today. It's actually -5. Oh, welcome, new follower. Make yourself known, sir, or madam, and I shall say hello to you. Unless it wasn't a new follower, in which case, thanks for doing whatever it was that you did that wasn't following. I don't know what's going on. Don't ask me. Hello! Super awesome sushi. I'm pretty sure I've seen you before, friend. Maybe it's not you. I think this is a little bit nicer. Cool. Let's get some trees on the top here, and we'll just kind of turn this into a bit of a flat wall, more or less. Tree, jungle, small jungle. Bee tree. It's a bee tree. Bum bum. One in here, one in here, one in here. Yeah, maybe we can fit one in there. Oh, we can. And we can go for some bushes, jungle bush. And using this, we can kind of just create the illusion that this is a much more significant kind of cliff edge than it really is. It looks quite nice, though. Wow, there's just so much to this jungle. So much more than I originally gave it credit. I mean, obviously, I built it, so there's that. But, like, everywhere I look, there's just more detailing needed. More spots that haven't been detailed. Like, these are bad, these little holes. Can't leave those around. So, just gonna keep dumping the bushes and bone meal all around here. Bushes and bone meal. Well, this is clearly in need of something, isn't it? What can we do to this? Let's put a tree on there. Bee tree. Let's do a jungle tree. A full-size jungle. Actually, no, let's not. Let's do dark oak. Just to change it up. And of course, it did a one there, because that's what I wanted. It's really what I wanted. Whoops, let's not do that. Jungle bush. Ba-doom. Maybe one more. Shung. Yes. Let's get some vines too. And we'll vine this whole area, and then we'll be... I'm going to drop the view distance again, because we're still getting a low frame rate, unfortunately. What is going on in the chat? I'm struggling to keep up with you guys. Sorry, I'm trying to... When I get building, you know? It can be difficult to keep up with the chit-chat at the same time. And let's get some... definitely want some more stuff here. Let's bone meal this area too. Ah, these ruins that are nothing. I remember doing those a long time ago. They can stay, I guess. Definitely want some bushes here, I think. And... I think I got a bar for this, don't I? Yeah, I do. What I don't have is any bone meal on this bar. So let's just quickly chuck some bone meal on here. And boom, boom. A few more bushes. Oh my gosh, there's just so much. It's just everywhere I look is more stuff that needs attention. So it's a lot. If I ever... Oh. Boom, 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 boom. boom, 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 boom. And more vines on here. We've got so many vines now. Oh, I had a mildly successful Reddit post yesterday. I've been trying to kind of get my presence on Reddit back into the game, and have done so a little bit. Finally. Still no great success. I don't know what it is about the Minecraft community on Reddit at the moment, but they are not very receptive to my stuff. I don't know if it's the fact that maybe they don't really appreciate just the level of maybe they think that a lot of this is done using World Painter or whatever, but they don't seem to be appreciating my they don't appreciate my brilliance, you know? I posted a screenshot of the harbour, and that was mildly successful. Didn't do super well, but it was reasonably well received. I think. I could check it now, but how is there more stuff here? Like, there's more stuff that I've missed. How? I don't get it. It's just everywhere. Like, this seems to have a boundless level of detail here. And boom, boom, and let's. Oh, I guess I'll go for some more bushes here. And a few more down here, and maybe we can go for a big jungle tree actually. So go for a full-on jungle here. Boom. Yes. No, nobody uses... Well, apparently nobody uses Reddit. Reddit's a good place if you're interested in Minecraft. The Minecraft community on Reddit is probably one of the biggest Minecraft communities that exists. Yeah, it's got a lot of good Minecraft related stuff on there. As I say, they're not particularly receptive to my stuff posts at the moment, but in time perhaps. That's where most of the traffic for my channel actually came from, was Reddit originally. So... Boom, boom. Goodness me, there is just such a lot to do. Here. We should get... Oh. I killed some trees, or semi-killed some trees here, but I need to complete... I should kind of repair them. But that could create some kind of cool stuff if I repair them. Oh. Someone feels inadequate in their life and needs to make a lot of noise as they drive past my house. Cool. Alright, let's see if we can get some... another big jungle tree, maybe? That's not a big jungle tree, that is a very small jungle tree. In fact, it's not even a tree at all, that is a jungle bush. And... yeah, I think... Thinking about it, I think the Minecraft Reddit is probably the biggest Minecraft community, actually. I don't know, I don't really know any other Minecraft communities, in fact. So there's that, I suppose. Maybe we can get one here. Yes. And let's go for some small jungle trees now. Small jungle. Alrighty. Have fun, friend. And I will see you on Monday. Are you talking to yourself again, Tokay? Oh, we have another opportunity for something in here. Oh, we made a cave here, apparently. I don't remember that, but... Apparently there's a cave there. Who uses Internet Explorer anyway? Like, really? And come on. Why can't I put... What is it about this spot here that just refuses to have trees? I don't know. Come on. There we go. So I had an idea for this, actually. Let's make kind of, Oh, we've got water here. Where's this water coming from? Oh, it's coming down here. I mean, maybe we could let it out through here, but I was thinking we could have kind of a dry riverbed here, which might be kind of cool. I'm doing just fine. How are you today, friend? Fish L. I'm not sure I recognize that name. Are you a new viewer, or...? Welcome, regardless. Unless you're not a new viewer, in which case... Still welcome, but a different kind of welcome. A re-welcome-ing? I don't know what I'm saying. Let's go for some gravel in here. I think that could be cool. So if I do a B cylinder gravel, 3 BR cylinder gravel 3 mask stone grass dirt, and like this, and we can just kind of have, I'm imagining kind of a dry riverbed here, and oh, maybe we'll end up with a dry riverbed looking thing, or maybe we'll end up with something that doesn't look like that, but we'll find out in just a moment. Okay, I have no idea what you're referring to, but cool. Yes, that looks quite cool. Let's put a little bit of gravel here. Oh my gosh, there's so much do here. Like with the uneven ground, I suppose. Let's go for... I think we can probably get some bushes and stuff in here as well, because that's kind of what we're doing pretty much everywhere. So let's see if we can fit... I kind of want to fit some... Let's fit some trees along the top, maybe? B... Tree... Jungle. No, not jungle. I want small jungle. Oh. This cold weather. I don't know what it is about my nose and the cold weather, but they just don't get on. Oh, I recognise where we are now, actually. We are underneath the... well, underneath this. Oh, gosh. I need to stop basically picking my nose, that's the problem. I'm not quite picking it, but picking at it. Agitating it, really not good. Cold weather. It's really cold today. Supposedly it's -5. I'm not sure if I believe that, but it is pretty cold. The robot, the Alexa, told me that it was -5, but yeah, I'm not sure how much I believe that particular fact. Let's go to jungle bushes again. And just scatter a few of these around. And I thought I was nearly done here. Ha 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 ha. Foolish. And we can bone meal this area too. And boom, boom. Hello, hello, Governor. Welcome, friend. No worries. You can turn up whenever you like. There is no requirement to be early, late, intermediate. Whatever you want to do. How are you doing, friend? How have you been doing? Personally, I'm doing okay. I've got half of today off to go. It's Thanksgiving today or tomorrow. I'm not sure which one it is in America. But it's today in the UK. Not that we really celebrate Thanksgiving, but I have my American cousin is here, so we're going to go for a dinner. And it's not going to be a very Thanksgiving-y dinner. It's going to be Indian food, but I suppose it's going to be some form of a Thanksgiving. Wow, this is ridiculous. There's just so much. I've been shocked at how much kind of space there is left that I haven't really put attention on yet in this area. So that's what I've been up to this morning. Like, still just so much here. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Let's get some vines on these bad boys. Thanksgiving is, I don't know, it's the Thursday before Black Friday. That's what I know. That's nice. Why don't you, can you tell us, like, kind of what Thanksgiving's about? Because we obviously, a lot of us don't have it. We don't really know. So I mean, I'd be interested to learn a little bit. I mean, I don't care that much, but you know, it's always nice to learn some new traditions. So give us a quick rundown, if you would, of this holiday that is Thanksgiving. Let's get rid of that. Oh my goodness, it just goes on and on and on, the areas that are not detailed. Like, no matter how much I do, there's always more. They're just everywhere. Just everywhere I look seems to have no detailing on it. Oh my goodness. This is kind of frenzied work at the moment, just detailing the whole place. Here, some grasses. Wow, just everywhere. Like, just no matter how much detail I put, there's just always more. And there's a lot of, recently it's been kind of fallen from favour a little bit, in terms of its, I feel like every year we get another story about how Thanksgiving is bad, Thanksgiving sucks. It's about how, you know, the Americans killed all the Native Americans or whatever. But I mean, they still seem to be celebrating it, so. Oh, is it the 2nd of February? Celebrate. Okay, the word celebrate means something else. Celibate. Like a, yeah. Celebrate is the word you're looking for, I think. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna stop singing along now because that's kind of weird. Alrighty, so that's like 40 minutes of my life I'm never getting back, but we did make this nice little river area look a little bit nicer. And yeah, that word means something else. Well, I'm not going to discuss it, but it's not. It's a funny word anyway to have mistaken. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not. I mean, the sad part really is that. In my opinion, there's a real hypocrisy of the United States. Oh, we were so bad to the Native Indians, Native Americans. But, I mean, the US is still, to this day, invading countries and blowing up places of worship and murdering, killing thousands and thousands of civilians indiscriminately for their own ends. So it's not as if anything's changed, sadly enough. And I mean, I know my country is also complicit in that, but to a lesser degree. I mean, my country also, like, so much war. You deleted your comment, did you? It's not that it's not that bad. And let's see down here. Look at this. There's just, I don't get it. Like, there's just more space that I haven't detailed yet. How? Let's go for some sugar canes again, because those kind of look cool. Well, I mean, it's a fallacy to think that the world is better somewhere else. Europe is a little bit better, but I mean, yeah, there's this grass is always greener idea, and it's not strictly true. You know, in the UK, we like to think that Sweden is the greatest thing in the world, or Norway, or whatever. But I think they have a similar thing. Although I think they also kind of know that they're great. Yeah, I don't know. It does. There is a real level of hypocrisy in the US. One thing the US loves to. One thing that I kind of think is really funny is the US. So they're very annoyed. Patriots in America really don't like Britain, or not that they don't like Britain, but they've got this ego thing going on where they're like, haha, yeah, we won, whatever, we beat Britain. And I mean, it is true, but sometimes, I mean, one of the weirdest things that happened to me, so my family lives in, what's it called, Baltimore, or near to Baltimore, in Maryland. So Maryland has got a lot of, it's got a large black population, and they also have, it was the scene of the War of 1812 or whatever, I think it was 1812, I'm not sure. One of the wars in which, well, it was the war in which the US declared war on Britain, partially for flexing their muscles and partially to kind of assert, well, it was pretty much a muscle flexing exercise. So anyway, the lady who's running the course, we're in the museum, and the lady who's doing it, she is an African American, and she is very pro-America. She's very pro-America in this war. Now, what struck me as really odd was that in this war, I mean, it was obviously these were alliances of convenience, or basically, America was fighting for slavery, and Britain was fighting. I mean, really, what Britain was doing was trying to undermine the American power, but they were freeing the slaves. They were trying to cause a slave revolt by freeing the slaves, and offering freedom to any slaves who defected. Now, I don't believe it was because the Brits wanted to free all slaves, but it was a kind of a power play. But in practicality, what this meant was that the Americans were fighting alongside slavery and aggression. They were invading British Canada. They were, as I say, fighting for slavery. So also they were also fighting. Kind of part of it was genocide. They invaded and killed a lot of the Native Americans at the time. But this real weird feeling of being told So this lady says, "Do you know anything about the War of 1812?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "That's because you lost." And I'm like, "No, no. Actually, I've just seen your exhibit, and we didn't lose. It was kind of a draw. In fact, no one really won. The people who lost, arguably, were the slaves, because had Britain won, the slaves would have been freed. So just odd to be kind of have this victory of slavery rubbed in my face by a black American. Anyway, of course, it's not my, not really my my country to make those kind of judgments about, but an odd thing. There we go. So that looks a lot nicer now, like real, like nice and detailed, and have some like actual attention on it. Oh, this is trying to draw me into a. I would say both people were very bad. Personally, I'm a believer that, I mean, Hitler was fucking terrible. Let's make no mistake. I personally believe that Stalin was worse, mostly because he was able to kind of carry out his aims, and so yeah, I think by actuality of the situation, what Stalin achieved was worse because he was able to achieve it. So yeah, that would be my answer. So let's get some more bushes in here, because again we've got lack of detailing on this particular area here. Oh, we've got the vines have all grown here now, so you can actually have a look at what this looks like now that the vines are grown. That's pretty. I quite like that. But yeah, there's a real unsettling. What was that? Don't know what happened there, but okay. Let's go for another jungle tree. There's a real unsettling part of history that just overlooks Stalin, basically, and we just like to forget that that the victory in World War II was mostly due to the Russians, in fact almost entirely due to the Russians, and yeah, just generally Stalin won. He got away with it, and he was just as bad. Well, I don't know who the second person is, so I'm gonna go with the second person, because I know who PewDiePie is and I don't like him. Maybe it's a bit of jealousy, but I personally, I don't think his content's much good, and I mean, obviously it's not aimed at me, but I don't think he exudes quality, and as a poster boy for YouTube, I think he kind of brings us all down. But, I mean, that's just my opinion, of course. He's welcome to do what he does, and I'd probably do what he did if I thought I could do it. I don't believe that I could do that. I don't believe that I have the charisma to scream at the screen for 20 minutes and get millions of views. Who is Series? Because I don't know who that is. So this is taking a long time, but I think we're kind of there now. Oh yeah, well, the US has a weird obsession with serial killers. But yes, no, we have famous serial killers as well. Not really so much anymore. It tends to be more famous is kind of disappearances here than the actual killers usually. I I mean, I'm trying to think of someone. Famous serial killer in the UK. No, not really. We don't really have them in the same way, I think. We're going for like disappearances. Like Madeleine McCann was very famous for having disappeared. She disappeared in Portugal. We still don't know what happened to her. I think it's a lot easier to be, or it was a lot easier to be a serial killer in America because it was so much bigger. Not that I would recommend that as a line of work for anybody. I think serial killer is a bad line of work. Yes, Jack the Ripper, but I mean that was a very, very long time ago. We're talking about like hundreds of years ago. He was like Victorian era, wasn't he? So like way before Jeffrey Dahmer or Ted Bundy. Oh, we did have I don't know, it's not very savory actually. I'm done talking about serial killers. This is a chill stream, guys. We're here to chill and not to talk about serial killers. Let's see if I can get. I kind of want to do something with this this little area I've just created. Maybe we could put a cave in. Maybe we don't need to do anything with it specifically. I'm gonna put a rock on here, maybe. Let's do diorite. And we'll just stick that on there. Whoa, that's too big. Yeah, flowers. Yeah, I love flowers. Yeah, cool. So, I guess we're kind of done with this area then. I don't really see anywhere else we need to hit up so much. I could add some rocks, maybe. Some rocks might be actually kind of cool to have on the kind of the surface. Like, let's put one in there, maybe. Boom, a rock. And let's go for a different rock. Let's go for andesite, and we'll put a couple andesite rocks in as well, because I think they could kind of add a little bit of charm. One in there. Boom. And maybe we can fit one in through the front here. How about in... I'm not sure if I have any... I'm thinking about flowers. I don't really know much about flowers, actually. Boom. Boom. And maybe one more. Boom. Cool, cool. Okay. I guess we're done here. Maybe I should go have a go with the new area. I'm gonna reconnect real quick. So I'm just gonna disconnect and come back in because I want to end that. I want to end the replay. So we get a new replay. Alrighty, so I'm going to fly over. Let's just have a look over this way. Actually, let's have an explore before I do anything else. Let's crank the view distance up. I'm just gonna have a wander around and see what we're kind of working with now. So let's see what this looks like from this angle, for example. Ah, nice, big boy. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I think something... It's going to be called something island, maybe, but I might just go for something kind of generic. Mysterious Island. It's probably not a good name for it. Maybe I'll come up with a name for it. Let's have a look kind of what it's like to traverse this area on foot. Well, I imagine players will do that. And it is kind of tricky, but I guess that's fine. It doesn't have to be too easy. It is a volcano after all. Oh, got some lava. Nice. I should put some chests in here. So I haven't put any chests anywhere, but let's have a go with some chests and kind of hide some around. Because they're to remind me to put some stuff in. I'm thinking, at the moment, my idea for what this map will be is basically an exploration map where you explore and whatever, find a bunch of stuff. So if you can kind of hide it. Well, oh, there. That's kind of tricky to get to. Yes, I did have one project that was well, definitely not as big as this, but I did have one other very, very large project. I think by time this probably isn't the largest thing I've done, but by scale, definitely. By time, probably my original survival world was the biggest thing I've ever done. Oh gosh, this looks great. I love this steam cloud, it looks beautiful. I think we should definitely have a little chest down here, shouldn't we? What? Oh no! Let's stick it down there. Okay. Anyway, let's keep having an explore around here. I think a couple in this area is probably plenty. Yeah, I think of a name. You can come up with a suggestion if you like. You know what I can do, actually? We can do, game rule? Do daylight cycle true. And we can let the time advance. How about that? That'll be amazing, won't it? I want to try taking a screenshot actually from this angle because it's an angle I haven't explored before. Trying to get everything in the shot at once is kind of tricky. Hello, Penguin Gamer, good morning friend. Or good afternoon, or good evening. I think it's a good evening for you. Alrighty. So yeah, this is looking pretty bomb. Pretty awesome. The Map of Wonder. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm gonna give that one a pass, I think. I think maybe it needs... I don't know, I'll come up with some kind of name for it. Who knows? Oh, it's 12 AM, so nighttime. We're going to go for a quick swim through here. There's no chests here at all, actually, in these ruins, so maybe we can place a chest in the ruins somewhere. I definitely think in here is a good place for one. Place one in there. Boom. And I think one down here is probably a reasonable place. I wonder if we can make this into a parkour puzzle, actually. Let's try it. How would we make it so that the player can get up there? Maybe I won't bother. Yeah, no, it's not going to be an easy one to do. Let's just shove him in there. My day has been just fine so far. I got up not that long ago, so it's mostly just been Minecraft. It's pretty much my entire day so far. One can go. Let's stick it. Guess inside here. Yep. Okay. Well, we put a few chests in. They're probably just going to be empty forever because I'm not going to remember where I put them. Genius. Let's see if we can stick one in here. Alrighty, it's getting on for nightfall. Let's see if we can get... grab a screenshot or two, if I can. Maybe from down here? Does look quite nice, yeah. Good call by Cookie, I think, with the the stripes in it. Looks kind of nice. Alrighty, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually start work on a new area. So let's give it a go. So over here, we can do some real coarse work, I think. Coarse work, not coarse work. So let's do this area. And we will just kind of smash the basics, I think. Oh gosh, that looks beautiful. Wow. I think he had to go. He said something about homework, I think. I don't know whether he was telling the truth or lying, but he had to go anyway. Alright, so let's do set daylight cycle false, and we'll also do set times 7,000 times set 7,000. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to reconnect real quick and we'll get you. Oh gosh, that was a bad sound. Sometimes I overload this machine a bit. But let's just drop the... Uh-oh, that's a really bad sound. I don't know if you guys are hearing that. If that happens again, I'm gonna... Yeah, my machine is kind of struggling, so hopefully it's not overheating. If it is, then we're probably gonna have to call it a day. Oh yeah, the magma cloud looks awesome at night. Alright. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's... I like this at the moment. These kind of rocky area. So let's work with that, perhaps. Well, I mean, I don't do Minecraft all day long. I'm thinking we could make kind of a real big elevation here. So let's do it. I'm gonna use a lift brush. Do let me know if it starts to like really take a hit, because I can investigate, and I probably will stop actually. So maybe you don't want to tell me, but this is a bad idea actually. This is gonna delete all of my detail if I do this. I'm trying to think of how I can do it otherwise. I know what to do. We're gonna use a little technique that I learned that creates interesting shapes. Well, kind of creates interesting shapes. Can be used for stretching shapes. It's probably a better way of wording it. Oh, I need to go up, don't I? Pause 2. Copy. Paste. And now we are stretching the old shape upwards. Alrighty, let's see what I made. See what kind of a monstrosity I've just created. So it looks a bit weird, admittedly, but we can resolve that. Looks kind of like a block of flats, or like a ruined block of flats, maybe. So I'm going to do a BBB, and we're just going to, real quick, just whack this with the blend ball. And this is going to very, very quickly smooth out these roughnesses. Ah, yeah, Mario Hills. Yeah, no, I see that. But I mean, this is going to be a real. I'm basically just packing mass on at the moment. And then we'll kind of sculpt this a lot more once we've kind of got the mass on there. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is try and sculpt the bottom a little bit. And then we're going to have to blend it into the spur that it is connecting to the mountain via. I do quite like the way it looks, actually. I'll try and keep it kind of this very severe, straight shape to a certain extent. Alrighty, so we're nearly there. And there we go. Okay, so we got a lot of mass now. It is 9:15 in the morning. So it's 9:14. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to have like a route for the player to kind of move through here. Oops. It's okay. You know what? Let's put that in later. First of all, let's go for a size 6 brush, and we're just going to sculpt. Specifically, I'm going to sculpt the top and the middle. So I'm going to take a little bit of mass off the top. And quite a lot of mass off the middle is my intention. Specifically on this side, we're going to have to kind of focus. Yes, that would make sense. 9 hours ahead. Makes sense. Ooh. So. Yes. We're gonna have to probably take a blend ball over this again when I'm finished. But yeah, we definitely added some depth. Cool. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna size this up again, and I'm gonna hit kind of twice in the middle here. Boom, boom. So really eroding the middle level. Hopefully we can very cheaply and easily create a cool kind of cliff structure. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it seems to be what we're doing. Very cheap and easy. Heyo. And boom, boom, boom. It's done. Alrighty, let's take a blend ball again. And we can very quickly now smooth out some of the damages that we did. hopefully create a nice kind of smooth-ish surface on which we can kind of put a final finish. A finish. Yeah, it definitely looks kind of like there's different layers of rock, which is a really good look. Definitely like that. And boom, boom. Okay, so yeah, real quick, real easy. Big kind of escarpment. So I'm actually going to try and blend these in here. Try and have like a root up. So let's try that. Let's make a rock fall. So we're going to do stone. 590. Let's do diorite 450. Andesite 4.5, 20, and granite 2, 0. Alright, so this is going to create a bunch of different rock shapes, and we can hopefully use this to kind of create the impression of, I'm hoping to create kind of a rock fall look. I think I should have used bigger brushes, but it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Oh, we can have this whole area be a rockfall. That'll look super. Row? Uh-oh. I made a mistake. How do I get back? How do I get out of the end? I don't know how to get out of here. Can I just go in there? Is that the egg? Is that the exit? Maybe I can make a portal? I'll just kill it, maybe? I don't actually know how to get out of here. I guess I just, how do I kill this? Can I just run over there and, like, kill it? I don't know if it's been so long since I actually killed the Ender Dragon. Get over here! Okay, this isn't working. I'm not fast enough. Where is he? Oh my gosh, it's so dark. Let's, turn the shaders off. So I can see what I'm doing. And then we can kill this thing and get back into the real world. Oh, can I jump off the edge? Maybe that's... assuming I don't die. If I die, it doesn't matter actually, does it? I died. Oh gosh, where am I going to respawn though? Okay. Wow, I'm right back where I was. Okay, fantastic. Right, let's get rid of this. That's a safety hazard. Okay, I'm gonna leave the graphics on low actually. No. No, I pressed the wrong button. Sometimes. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I lost all my. It's okay. It's really fine. Just a little frustrating. We can use bigger brushes anyway. Let's do it. Can I use a big brush? Alrighty. Yes, maybe I can. There we go. Okay. So, with some luck, we can use this. Okay, with some luck, we can use this. what is going on. Very slow, very slow. No good, no good at all. And... okay. Let's go much smaller now, and we'll just kind of prop underneath. Yes, there is in theory a limit. I have a limit set, well, I don't know, there is a limit set at 30 on my server, but you can set it at whatever size you want. So I could make a giant brush if I really wanted to. I don't really want to, but it would probably crash the server. That's what I'm concerned about. Ugh. You know what? I feel like I've made a mistake. That's the overwhelming feeling that I'm getting right now as I'm looking at what I've built. Good morning. My accent is not thick. I can have a much thicker accent if you like. But this is not my real accent, which you can probably tell if you're from Scotland. Because this is not how anybody in Scotland talks. It's actually just a fake accent, and I don't know if you would have known that. Yeah, at one point I did something similar to that, and thought that I was screwed, but was able to undo it, fortunately. Oh, what is going on? It's really slow suddenly. I don't really understand. Yeah, real slow. Okay. Steel is heavier than feathers. Yeah, undo is pretty helpful. Not too much. I have moved on to a new area, and I'm working on this cliff area at the base of the mountains. And yeah, well, how about you? What's up with you? I don't know if I recognize the name. I assume I haven't seen you on this stream before. Apologies if we've met before. It's totally possible. Okay, but it's just so slow. I might just call it a day, to be honest, because it's so slow. Really slow. Ah, that's cool. What are you drawing? What are you... you doing some... you know what? I would love to stay in chat, but I'm about to be at the end of my stream anyway, and also my server has just gone to complete doo-doo. So maybe we can catch up a different time. But anyway, I'm gonna have to probably head to the office, and yeah, we'll come back to this tomorrow. I do not have a Discord, sadly enough, but I will be here at the same time tomorrow if you are interested in chatting. Or I assume that was you following. Hello, and in the meantime, have a nice day, everybody. That's all, folks. Somewhere here is the exit button. Bye. My stream start about 1 hour and 30 minutes ago, so 90 minutes ago. Bye-bye.